everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this adorable border. I think it's called a pom-pom border. I've been using this thing for years, and it goes great on the edges of baby blankets and just like regular throws and Afghans as well. I've used this several times on several different blankets that I've done for like charity work and whatnot, so I wanted to do that today. So what you're going to want to do when you finish your project is to go around your entire project in single crochets, and then you can start making this pattern. Alright, so you're going to work this border either in the same color that you worked the rest of your blanket in, or you can change colors. You would just make a loop with your new yarn and slip stitch it and chain one to secure it. Okay, so I'm ready to move on and do my next pom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what I want to do is I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to insert my hook into that third chain from my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, as though I were going to do a double crochet, but I am not going to complete that stitch. Alright, now I'm going to do it again. So yarn over, insert my hook into that same chain, yarn over, pull through 2. I should have 3 loops on my hook. Then I'm going to do it again. Yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through 2. So I should have 4 loops on my hook. Now I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to pull through all 4, just like that. And then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now that I have chained my 3, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into that first chain that I made, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through 2. Then I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into that same little first chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2. I have 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to do it one more time. Oops. Yep. And then after you do that, you should have 4 loops on your hook, which you just yarn over and you pull through all 4. Alright, now you have this little infinity symbol looking thing, and what you're going to do is just fold it over in half. Now some people, they go directly into this chain that they made their first little round in. Sometimes people go into the chain just below it and slip stitch. I've done both. I kind of like how it looks when you go below to that chain space below, but it's entirely up to you. And when you do that, it creates this little pom thing. It's an official term, I promise. Alright, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And depending on your project, you'll skip 2 or 3 stitches. So I'm going to skip 3 for this project, for this little swatch. And I'm going to insert my hook into that 4th stitch. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to slip stitch this guy down, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains. Then we're going to yarn over and we are going to insert our hook into the 3rd chain from our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. I have 2 loops on my hook. I'm going to do that again to the same chain. Oops. I should have 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to do it one more time. I have 4 loops on my hook, and now I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 4. And I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, now I'm going to do the same thing that I did here, but on the top of this thing. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into that first chain I made, and yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and one more time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to insert my hook into that little chain underneath where I started, and I'm going to slip stitch that together, and then I'm going to chain 3. Alright, and then I am going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Insert my hook into that 4th one and slip stitch. Alright. And this is a very simple stitch. The bigger you want these palms to be, the more stitches you can insert into those chain spaces. I'm going to chain 6 again. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to repeat this pattern. Now, sometimes these corners can be tricky. Back here, when I started this, I was right here at a corner, so I just skipped the 3 stitches that I made there. You can adjust your pattern to do your corners however you'd like. There's no specific set way. So if I wanted to keep skipping 3, I'd end up with a palm here, and then I could 1, 2, 3 have one here for a double palm corner. Or if I wanted to be weird and just like skip this whole entire section, I could, and keep my pattern consistent. That is totally up to you, but the corners can be a little weird. So I've chained my 6, so I'm going to make another palm. Alright, I'm at a corner, so I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. So what I'm doing, I've chained my 6, I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to make my palm like I normally would, working in that 3rd chain from our hook. I'm going to do that 2 more times. One, 2, 3. Alright, now that I've chained my 3, I see these 3 stitches that I made to make my corner in my row of single crochets, and I'm going to skip over all 3 of those stitches and work into the very next stitch and slip stitch. Now this is normally how I work my corners. Like I said, if you end up with some weird math or you know, you did more than 3 stitches for your corners, you're more than welcome to like do a double palm corner thing. I've never tried that one. I just typically go with like the standard pattern for this particular edging. I hope today's video was helpful for you guys. If so, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I usually post tutorials every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. CST, so you're not going to want to miss out on that awesome content. Also, don't forget to check out my other social media. I'm on pretty much everything except for Snapchat and TikTok, so I have a little something out there for everybody. If you want to support the channel, I am also on Etsy with my patterns that I've written as well as my handmade items. I also have a Teespring store where I sell my merch, t-shirts, mugs, and the like. And until next time guys, happy making.